My name is Brett Jury. I'm a product engineer in the research and development department at Briggs Stratton. Growing up, I always had a knack and desire to learn how things work, how things function. Engineering seemed to be a natural thing to go into. We'd run things like horsepower tests here, emission tests, so we can determine the power levels of the engines, where they're running, all the exhaust emissions are coming out of them. Our speed, horsepower, torque is all controlled here. We run the engines at different loads, different speeds, really get a feel for what the whole engine does. Everything we're doing on a day-to-day basis, all the testing is really evolving around making our engines run more efficiently, smoother. Emissions, exhaust emissions particularly, are a huge deal. Everything's really, especially in the last 5-10 years, everything's really kind of revolving around that. The engine here is it's an overhead valve engine. It's a single cylinder engine, but the overhead valve technology definitely gives it a step up on efficiency. We're able to, with that design of engine, also bring the exhaust emissions down. Pistons, piston rings, the cylinder bore, the fuel metering system, the carburetor on there, how consistent it is metering air fuel that's going into the engine, into the combustion process. You know, there's thousands of things going on at the same time, and they all play into more efficient engines, fuel efficient, as well as low exhaust emissions. Since about 1995, we've reduced our evaporative emissions of up to 75%, so that's been a huge accomplishment, and every day we're developing new materials for gas tanks, new designs on gas caps that are reducing those even further. We've got a lot of plastic parts, a lot of aluminum parts, and scrap is reused wherever it's feasible to do that. Cutting down on waste of oil, lubricants, things that are running through the machines, running on the assembly lines, reusing all those really cuts down on waste and helps out the environment. Sustainability is a huge thing to us, for not only exhaust emissions, evaporative emissions, but everything we do is really towards driving to a sustainable environment. So, Briggs Stratton engines, you can feel good about buying them. We're not only making our engines cleaner, but they definitely have the power to get the job done.